Oh, Bruce.
Hello.
I don't think you've heard an ovation for you for a long time. I know I haven't.
Yeah. This is the only reason I ever talked to you. I mean, last year we said, let's get together, let's talk. And it's like 360 days. And it's like, I haven't talked to you.
Such a life we have, you and I. We're like joined at the hip every year.
With a 1,000-mile umbilical cord.
All right. That sounds a little personal, but we'll start out with the umbilical cord discussion, I guess. Hi, ladies and gentlemen who are watching over on YouTube or Facebook. This is what? Who's that?
That was just a little beep. Something we got another
little beep. Okay. That's it. We're already beeping ourselves out. All right. We're going to keep the show clean because Bruce wants to monetize it because he's a capitalist. Oh, golly. Now I didn't hear. I didn't hear what you're saying. You cursing me out? Yeah. See, this is every year this happens. Can you guys hear me in the green room over there? Yeah. John gives me the two thumbs up.
I can hear you.
All right. Well, your audio sucked. Just like
I'm only running 3 computers here.
So, I see.
Let's get the show started. So today is
wait a minute,
Day.
Hold on. How do you want to start the show, Bruce?
Well, we can play the promo. We start that way.
Let's do that.
Or else we can play from Groundhog Day.
Let's do that. Go ahead.
To a Blab near you, the Bodenweiser und Himmelblau Hour.
Like Bodenweiser and Himmelblau.
We're going to be talking about cooking up engaged communities. That's what we're after.
The debut of the Bodenweiser Himmelblau Hour.
Bodenweiser und Himmelblau.
When is your show so I can make sure I see it?
Right after this show, it'll be a pilot episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be some information, edutainment, like this show.
I did. We will catch you on the next Blab Talk Live Tuesday night, 10 o'clock Eastern, followed next week by Bodenweiser und Himmelblau. Be there.
I like that Himmelblau guy.
Willkommen zu Bodenweiser und Himmelblau Hour.
All right.
So we actually have our creator here, or should I say instigator?
Our father.
Well,
our father who art somewhere in the country of the United States.
Yep.
He tries to take. He's actually he's what, the fruit of our loins or something. He usually refers to us. His loins.
Well, I think it was really more for the moment where you commented during his show and I commented during his show. We both had German names, and he put 2 and 2 together, or one and one together, I guess.
This show, right? And if he stops eating on camera, we'll let him come on the. We don't want to see your tongue sticking out either, my friend. See, we can see what he's doing, but you can't, and that's a good thing for everybody watching because he's adjusting his rims and all that jazz. Joel, would you like to come on for the beginning of the show? He'd love to come on, as usual. Joel Comm, ladies and gentlemen, there.
I am your father.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, you had kind of asked for it.
I did.
The Bodenweiser und Himmelblau is back again, terrorizing the world.
This is true.
Only once a year, though.
Yeah, once that's enough for me. It's enough for everybody, to be honest. But
true.
You guys look good. You look timeless. Like nobody here has aged more than a year.
Nope. Well, I know Cliff has been in hibernation for 3 years. I've only been hibernation from 20 to 21 and came out in 22.
You came out. Is there something we should know?
I am a hetero white male.
You cis male, you.
Oh my God. All right. What are your pronouns, everybody? Come on. Get it over with.
Pronouns are blab and
blabber. Blabberoo. Can you believe that, we went through, we were before Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before
BT.
before all that, before COVID.
Yeah.
We beat all of that before Zoom took over the world.
Yep.
And
We're actually before Facebook Live and Meerkat and Periscope.
Yeah. The world was a different place.
I think we have apples and oranges somewhere that Joel brought us up to date on years ago.
Here's our apples and oranges clip.
They hear streaming video and
What?
they hear streaming video and they lump them all together and don't realize that it's apples to oranges. Periscope, Meerkat, Hang With, Facebook Live mentions, those are all apples. And within the Apple family, one's a Granny Smith and, one's a Red Delicious, and there's variety within, but they're all apples. This is an orange.
There you go. Thank you, Joel. It's like
It's juicy.
it's very juicy. Juicy explanation from Joel Comm, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
So Joel, you're
sounds
still in the United
like,
States,
Joel,
or have
you
you
look-
moved southward?
What happened?
Yeah. I live in Puerto Rico now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why you've got that kind of glow. You got the
Well, that and the lighting in here probably.
the orange glow. I
Let's,
thought you were.
let's see what happens if I do that. Whoa! This is better.
Yep.
This is just the lighting
God,
for my natural lighting for my 40-inch monitor.
Yeah.
I got this cool webcam too. I'd show it to you, but I'm using it. It clips on to the top of the screen, and then there's a really thin cable, and then it's a small little camera right in the middle.
Yeah.
So
I've got
usually
two of them over here. I'll bring one over. You guys can look at it. Hold on.
usually you're up here. The webcam is up at the top of your monitor, so you're always looking up.
Right.
But you're not looking at the screen. But what this does is it allows you to actually look at the screen. So now I can see your faces, and it's a lot more natural.
But if I move a little bit further back, it almost looks like I'm looking at you, because my camera's there as you're down here.
Yeah, that's why having it in the front, right in the middle of the screen is it's cool.
Yeah.
So I've been using this,
Like
and it's
really
a good
paying
resolution.
Like you're really paying. Yes, Joel does look the same. That's done. Here it is. It's called that. Is that what it's called, Joel?
Center cam. Yeah, it's a little clip on it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
It is.
Center cam. I bought it on I think Kickstarter or something.
Yeah. Indiegogo is here. This is still in the box. We're unboxing while we're talking.
I like it. I use it. I have right next to it is my Logitech, but I use this one more, and I feel like it's a better picture.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I bought two of them just because I wanted to be cooler than Joel Comm.
Done. You didn't need to buy two to accomplish that goal, but
There it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like when you take it out. We are on the Elgato face cam, by the way, so that's what we're.
Elgato.
Elgato.
That's
So it doesn't block the entire face.
There it is. There's the camera. That's what Joel Comm is looking at us through right now. This thing.
Also very
I
good
can
for
probably do the
your.
I can do the same thing with this. Just put it. See, now I just can't see myself.
Right. This also,
Colonoscopy, ladies and gentlemen.
that's Cliff. It scares me that we were thinking the same
We're
thing.
always in sync when it comes to the gutter, you and I. There it is.
I don't want to know where your camera's been.
This one's been in the box, so this is a clean one. The other one I can't speak for.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hopefully no nodules.
Dr. Cliff.
doctor. Yeah, this could
The
be.
doctor's in the house.
Look at that. There's some things you could do with this, ladies and gentlemen. This is called Center Cam. Brought to you by Joel Comm. Cool. Well, that's what Joel's looking at right now, and that's why it looks like he's looking at us as opposed to me looking all over the place. Yep, there it is, right in the middle.
So, how many years has it been since Blab pulled the plug on us?
7.
Well, not quite.
What year was it? It was August of whatever year it happened.
2016.
16 is when they did it.
Yep. And actually, I did some research. It was your anniversary of joining Blab that they shut it down.
Oh, perfect. That's great timing.
I think they planned that. Sean Fury said.
Sean is he's a big deal VC now. Like Sean's, I don't know exactly what he's into, but I see his name pop up from time to time. So he's doing things.
I saw him on some show somewhere. I was surprised. I said, "Whoa, I know that guy."
Yeah, good for him. I mean,
That's
this Blab was a fun experiment, and to my knowledge, there's still, I don't think you can duplicate it. I don't think it's duplicable. I think it was a moment in time.
It's true.
So last year they came out with Clubhouse,
Yeah.
which was the virtual audio version of this. But I mean, it's lasted a year, so it was longer than Blab.
Well, Twitter destroyed that. Twitter Spaces pretty much destroyed Clubhouse, and Clubhouse also kind of destroyed themselves. I think they kind of got all social justice warrior and chased a lot of people off. And Twitter's very inclusive. You can do whatever you want in your spaces, and I don't know anybody who uses Clubhouse anymore.
No, that was my prediction when I went in Clubhouse. I said, "This is really annoying."
So actually, unlike Blab, we can actually have more than 3 people or 4 people on the screen at one time. Well, I think 4 is an imaginable number. So I was going to invite Ray, but Ray doesn't seem to be there. So our second person who logged in early is John Pretto. So John, are you ready?
Pretto. Pray tell, John Pretto.
There he is.
Fellas, how are you?
Good. So you keeping up with office hours?
I'm original OG, and I have the best attendance out of all of the group.
I was there for what, maybe 12 episodes max?
Yep, we just today was episode 1044 in a row.
Yeah, there's a bird on your chair.
1044. Yeah, it's my little birdie.
That's
I'll make sure it's real. Yeah,
that's a gigabyte. So what?
Oh no, 1044 episodes in a row every day.
Right.
Wow, that's fantastic.
We've never missed one day. Christmas, New Year's, Mother's Day. We broadcast every morning.
Good job. That's quite an accomplishment.
That's Alex Lindsay. I just showed up on the first day, March 25th of 2020, and so March is our 3-year anniversary.
Is that an AI bird over your shoulder?
It's an AI bird, yes.
Yeah. Is that his name? AI.
That's funny that you say that, because I'm doing presentations on AI. And I'm out of the crypto business and I'm into the AI business now.
I think AI is mind blowing.
I agree.
Mid-Journey for before it hit the big mainstream awareness and ChatGPT and where this is going is scary and really interesting.
I totally agree with you.
I watched one video where they actually had ChatGPT write a story about how ChatGPT takes over the world in a dystopian universe, and everybody gets so used to it, and all of a sudden it starts creating its own reality, and we all go away.
So it's a virtual reality.
Mitch has written 2 books, and one of my guys that I work with has written 5 books in 6 weeks on ChatGPT, all up in Amazon right now.
Wow.
I can finally finish up my book. I've been working on it for 3 years.
What? Tell me the name of one of them. I want to see any of the books written.
Have you not seen Mitch's book?
No.
12 things that all lawyers should know.
Mitch Jackson.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll find it.
No, so let's see, 12 things all lawyers should know.
So Mitch was on Blab.
Yeah, Mitch was on Blab. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to shout out to some other folks in the green room so they don't leave. We know you're there. We can see what you're doing, adjusting bra straps and things like that. We see it.
Joe, I'll put it in the chat. I'll put a link in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not finding it.
If it allows me to. Oh, it's too big.
Put it in the private chat.
Can I put it in the private chat?
It's too big. Oh wow, that is big. Okay. Wow. From AI to blockchain, 14 technology trends every lawyer must know. Mitch Jackson with the help of AI. Wow.
The title is too long.
It's a long title.
That is a long title.
So good to see you guys. Thanks for putting this together. I'm excited to see some of the folks here.
Colin, we're going to try to get through. There's quite a few people this year. It was a banner year actually for us in terms of respondents.
Yeah.
People responding this year. So
well, we have a Facebook group with about 40 blabbers. And so I promoted it in there. So a lot of people saw it. Nazim's in there, JS is in there.
JS is JS in the green
He's in
room.
the room. He's
Yes, it's in the green room.
showing off his best impression of was it the pink bra that went down in infamy. Oh, there you go. What is that? Oh, all right. Well, we'll get that on screen in a few minutes, JS. We know. I don't want to explain that to anybody. You can only imagine what's going on there.
Unfortunately, Enzo is out of town, huh?
Right.
Yep. And he couldn't. I mean, we're all out of town pretty much. You're out of town.
I'm out of town. Yeah. Unavailable.
I guess it's hard to.
I'm actually in town. Like, the town I live in, I'm here. So.
Yep.
Is there such a thing down there?
Is it town?
Yeah.
Rebuilt.
Yeah. The Puerto Ricans have towns.
Good.
Villages, cities, municipalities.
All that in one place.
Mm-hmm. I'm right. So I live on the beach.
That's nice.
Like right outside that
so
door.
Anna was saying, do we hear an echo? And then it's like her phone. So, yeah, if you have two devices open, you will hear an echo.
Echo.
We haven't figured this out still.
I don't hear any echo.
No, I think she had two devices open.
Ignore that technology problem. You were Gilberting, though. Thank you, JS, for that. Bruce was Gilberting at the beginning of the show, so we had to get that out.
Let's real quick. Let's bring Ray on because he's been waiting 2.5 hours.
Do you want me to bounce?
No, you can stick on.
Hang tight. We can do this.
Basically, this is the thing about this platform, StreamYard.
How many can you do?
10.
Hey guys.
Oh, good.
Ray is in the proctologist office in front of the washer and dryer. Okay, Ray, when they bring this out, bend over.
Ray's house got wiped out by the hurricane.
Fortunately, this is all brand new. My house got 3 feet of water and 140 mile an hour winds.
Wow.
So I'm lucky I have a laptop and a mic.
Ooh, nice.
Doesn't sound like you're on that mic, by the way.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll use that for proctology work.
That's just for show.
Yeah, it goes into it, doesn't come out.
So
it's good to see you, Ray. I tried to do my hair like yours, but it's right.
Actually, I haven't seen you guys in years. Long time.
$20,000 in years.
Yep.
Don't be laughing.
Hey, I looked through my Blab folder the other day, and I still have quantitative data on Blab.
Well, you might be able to sell that somewhere, maybe on another planet.
Well, we did a Blab one day, and it said, "Is Blab dying?" And Sean came in and yelled at us. But the trend line was straight down. The trend line was straight down on viewers and rooms and people in rooms, and so he yelled at us. So we changed the title, and we were good boys.
Well, once Scully went,
that one got buggy at the end too.
I did get a message from Lewis Lee. He told me to say hello to you guys. I don't know if you remember him. Remember, what was it called? Playing in Traffic. Lou Santiago and Lewis Lee. It was a car show.
Oh, right.
Remember those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still. I mean, they're still doing it, but using another platform.
I found somewhere on my YouTube channel are the old some of the Blab talks that we did. They still live on a playlist here, and one of them, as I was scrolling through the other day, let me see if I can find the name, was called, here it is, Blab is not going away, news from Blab HQ, and that was dated
August,
May 20th 2016.
Right. I remember that was the town hall, and they're saying, everything is great and wonderful.
Yeah,
and fine.
Sean came on the show to tell us that all was well. And
all was well.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to that flying monkey set.
Yeah.
You know what? That meeting is the reason why I didn't download all my Nerd World episodes. We lost like 40 episodes of Nerd World because they said it wasn't going away.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I
think we only had like 3 episodes recorded or saved.
What's that, Bruce?
I think we only have the first 2 episodes saved, maybe the third.
Oh, it's crazy. We continue to do Nerd World, Colin and JS and I.
Happy to hear that. We have Shelton actually here. Shelton, wake up. Yep, he's awake, barely. He has the similar curtains background as the boxes are missing. For those of you who remember Shelton's boxes. But he has frilly curtains. So I think maybe want to bring Shelton up. There he is. Look at it. He's trying to be more suave now with the.
He's got a toque. He's wearing a toque, eh?
Where's your drink, Shelton? Where's your drink?
I am clean sober. Thank you.
Yeah, right.
I am.
He is. I've never seen him so sober.
You just posted you were drunk an hour ago.
Because that was some time ago. And I sobered up.
So I've got a question for all of you, and then also in the chat. And this is true with me. I've only met probably 3 or 4 people in real life that I met from Blab. Nobody on screen I've never met in person.
I've never met anybody.
I have.
Not from Blab, ever. I never leave my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
I met several people in person.
We did the thing in San Francisco that was the Blab-a-thon fest thing, and a bunch of people were there. That was great fun. It was on top of the Death Star there in San Fran.
Vicky Fitch was there.
Colin was there. JS was there.
A lot of people were there.
Yeah, speaking of San Francisco and meeting people, here's a little clip.
Joel,
you should be in Chicago. What are you doing in San Diego?
Look, it's Himmelblau.
You're in San Diego, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We need Bodenweiser.
Yeah, we're in Chicago.
We've got Enzo and Himmelblau. And Jason, randomly.
Hey. Good seeing you. And Amy.
Oh, yeah. Better looking one.
Oh, Schmitty pants. They got a little one now. Is probably already what? They got a 2-year-old now.
Yeah, they keep
Did they
growing.
meet through Blab? How do they meet?
They met through the social media world, and I'm not sure which event, but definitely through social media. And they started dating, and then they had a little baby.
Things happen sometimes. There you go.
Very happy for them.
So Ray, what else aside from you being in the doctor's office is going on? Everything all right down there? Your house got washed away?
Yep, just rebuilding it. I have about $220,000 into rebuilding.
Same place. You just slab?
I just the structure was still here. My swimming pool was still here. But yeah, we've completely rebuilt it because we lost everything. I lost $300,000 worth of motorcycles. I lost $60,000 slingshot. I lost 3 cars.
Good Lord.
We basically lost everything.
Wow. Was any of that insured, or was it all just?
Yeah, some of it. I mean, the house was insured, but insurance companies don't like to pay.
Right. Yep.
So, it's we'll pay this and we'll pay that, and you can fight for this and you can fight for that. So that's basically what I'm doing now is just I bought the house with Bitcoin and I fixed it with Bitcoin. So and then I'm waiting on the insurance companies so I can buy my Bitcoin back.
There you go.
But I don't want to go through this again. It's we left by 24-foot boat. When
So
someone
you can move to Vegas, Ray. No hurricanes, no tornadoes, no earthquakes.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk my wife into selling the house because it's worth about 4 times what I paid for it.
That's great.
So, but we'll see. I mean, hopefully this was the 500-year storm that they said it was.
Until next year.
They say that every year, yeah.
Well, next year, right?
Yeah, when I was in Arizona in college, and first we had 1 year out of the 2 years I was there, the final 2 years of college, we had a 500-year flood and then a 700-year flood.
What year was that, Bruce?
It's like in the 80s.
I was there in the 80s.
Yep, and they wiped 2 or 3 of the bridges got wiped out. So
Yeah, big flood. I was in Phoenix and on Dunlap and 17th Ave.
I have no idea. I was on campus for 1 year and then off campus for another year.
You had 3 feet of water in the roads on Dunlap. Crazy.
Yep. So let's expand this. We've got people in the green room, and the green room is actually filled. So
look at my camera. Oh dear.
That's the best I've ever seen you look there, Cliff.
I know it's a ghost.
He's very straight laced there. So
yeah, I know what that is.
We've invited JS for the past couple of years, and he finally.
I twisted his arm.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, there I am, and there he is. It's frightening, actually, to see.
Why didn't you? I would have wore that same shirt. You should have told me.
Oh well, there you go. There you go. So yeah, here we are. It seems like just yesterday.
But what's your line when you come into a room, JS?
Hello, children.
That's it.
There you go.
Good to see your face.
It's not politically correct. By the way, those who are in the know don't waste their money on that camera that you guys have. We use the Plexi Cam.
Yeah, right.
This is allows you to use any camera whatsoever. See, this one here is designed to fit on my 47-inch monitor.
I've seen this.
Down. Yeah. And then there's a little shelf that you can put the Elgato face cam if that should be your speed.
Yep.
And JS has lost like 700 pounds since you guys saw him last.
A little bit of weight. Yeah, the face is skinnier. I'm working. I want to get to the point where when people see me, they say, "Hey, was he one of the founding members of the Rolling Stones?" And I get lots real thin, and then I'll just walk into like clubs and go, "Hello, you putrid puke," and I'll be real super skinny, and there you go.
Gonna need to up your heroin dose, I think, if you want to get there.
Well, yeah, you can either be on drugs or just like me, look like you're on drugs and act like you're on drugs. So now that you're in Puerto Rico, I've been meaning to ask you for a while, Joel. Are you like hobnobbing with Bad Bunny and all those guys?
I do not know Bad Bunny.
No, wow.
I do hobnob. We're in a great community here of entrepreneurs, and
are you on the north side of the island?
No, I'm on the southeast side in a community called Palmas del Mar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it here. Been almost 2 years.
Yeah. Wow. Boy, time goes fast.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of my favorite watches I got in Puerto Rico at the duty-free shop.
There you go. You said duty.
Duty. Yeah. So, Colin, I think you need to send me the astronaut jacket now, probably, or maybe John could fit in it now, but.
Right? You gave me an astronaut jacket.
Doesn't Colin have it now?
I don't think so. I think it's still in my closet.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I gave him it's kind of a heavy jacket, and of course he lives in the friggin' desert. There's like two days, but you don't even leave the house. So
yes, this is a family show. Don't use the F word, please.
What did I say? Friggin' desert. So good to see you, Bruce, Cliff, Joel,
good to see
everybody. Ray, Shelton.
You too, JS.
Shelton, keep you seem to be cheating death at every step. It's just amazing.
He's crying about turning 50.
Oh yeah, I am crying about turning 50.
Wow, turning. Okay, I just
crying towel. Hang on a minute.
Wow, I always assumed you were older than me. Oh,
that's your best joke.
That's my. No. Here's my best joke. These two guys walk into a bar, which is kind of strange because you'd have thought the second guy would have known better.
Okay, I think that's about it for him.
Where's the rim shot there, Cliffy?
It's over here somewhere.
So you wanted to? This is what I'm doing. I just since COVID, I've just been sitting down here in the basement making things.
I need to buy some of those, JS.
What are they?
Making rings and there's more.
When do I need to put my order in?
Bracelets, rings, and then other weird things like skull pencil cups.
Oh, everybody needs one of those.
Yeah. Well, and then leather. There's the leather goods that I've been making and other things.
So now that we're filling up the screen, let's do kind of a Brady Bunch. We're going to bring two people who are still in the green room, Nathan and Q, so we can kind of fill up those two squares.
Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
We'll put,
Hey, long time no see, guys.
Wow.
There you go.
Q's in the middle.
Hey, Q, good to see you. Wow, long time.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Just
what else
and,
is new?
We doing
Cliff.
that
It's
either.
been a long time. Cliff, or whomever is
Clearly,
the
your
moderator.
camera.
What is it, Shelton?
Might I suggest that you ask some people some questions so that we don't just stare at each other?
Okay, so one question is, how has live video changed your life or your business? Okay. I guess I'll start since I'm in the top square. Is when COVID hit, probably January of 20, I started doing live streaming for other people who didn't understand live streaming. And I picked up clients basically from California to London, and they never had to leave the house. So next.
Yeah, I muted you because you were fumbling. Go ahead, Shelton.
It changed my life because I really did enjoy Blab when it existed, and I learned I have a very specific skill set, but I also learned in general that I really do enjoy just talking, regardless of how productive it may be.
You just like talking to Elise, I know.
Yeah, me and Elise, that's the very interesting TV show or Blab show that never happened. So anyway, next.
I'm sorry. And the skill set was talking, right?
Well, I have I don't know. There have been a few times when I've learned that I have skills that I didn't know that I had, and I'm pretty good at like moderating something like this and keeping the conversation going and making people asking thought-provoking questions. Now, obviously, by definition, that's dangerous because you don't always know where it will go. But you know, I guess I'd be a good party promoter if I was doing it because I would make sure everybody's drinks were okay and.
We got the drinking, yes. Okay.
No, what? It's not like I hide it. It's not.
This is not what you think it is.
I think it's water. So what is it instead?
Have to use our imagination now, won't we? Q, you have to unmute if you want to talk to us. And we do want to hear from you.
You're muted.
Yeah, I just what was the question again?
How has live streaming changed your life or your business?
By the way, you look great, Q. Just saying.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Not bad for being married. Hello.
Thank you.
Yeah. Marriage suits you along with the
That is
treadmill.
true.
So did you meet him in Chicago?
All the booze in the back. What, Bruce?
Did you meet him in Chicago?
Did you meet your husband in Chicago is the question.
No, I don't.
You moved to Chicago with him.
Incorrect.
Is this 20 questions?
Yes.
You met him in Chicago. Did you
No.
find him under the bean?
The bean.
Blink once if he's standing right next to you.
Are you there?
I live in
volition?
Tennessee now.
Oh,
okay.
Blink twice if you're in
Stacy's
danger.
right.
Okay, that was funny.
I'll go. I loved Blab was such an interesting experiment. What a great way to bring community together.
Do you want to? He wants to make an appearance.
Bring him in.
Bring him in. Here he is.
There he is. Oh, you
that was
too.
quick.
That's what she said. Okay.
What's he saying? We can't hear him. Come on. His name is not Goat. G-O-A-T.
He is the goat.
The lag is just.
Is
that because there's 9 people? Is that?
It's not lagging for us.
Tennessee lag is what that's
Tennessee
called.
lag. They're gonna write a country song about that. Give me some Tennessee lag. My bandwidth sucks so bad.
Fast internet.
No, and you're that's how you sound. Almost like Gilberting, but not quite as
And
good.
thank you, Stacy.
Everybody. From Tennessee. There you go.
Say hi to Will.
Hey, Will.
He's like, I'm playing.
Hello, Will.
So let's get back to the question. Joel, how did live streaming change your life? Because you were into the Twitter. You had Twitter 2.0, Twitter 3.0.
Yeah.
You also had the Fart app. So
I think, when we discovered Blab, for me, it just was like, I'm home. This is a great place to be able to entertain, put on shows, learn from people smarter than me, which is just about everybody, and have fun and bring community together. And Blab was just such a unique experiment. But I was in Meerkat early and Periscope, and I wrote a book called Live Video Revolution. And a lot of my keynotes for several years were based on live video. And to this day, I stand by my assertion that Blab was the most social form of social media that had ever existed, and still to this date. I don't think Twitter Spaces equals it. While more popular, the fact that it's audio only, there's just something about seeing faces that adds so much to it and brings so much more connection. And so it was sad when it got shut down, but nothing.
I miss your face, Joel.
Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad that you're here.
The whole thing with Blab was truly an amazing experience. I mean, I got onto Blab, I think 1 month after it started, and I just fell in love with it. And when the whole thing was shut down, I was in mourning for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure that there were a bunch of you feeling the same way. But it was just an amazing, wonderful experience. And even though there are other platforms out there for video, in my opinion, nothing came close to the Blab experience. It was a major highlight in my life at the time.
It's funny. I just recently, last 24 hours, I was explaining to someone who's developing a platform for community and connection and collaboration and so forth, and explained very briefly this experiment called Blab 5+ years ago, and the fact that it stood alone, and it was shortly explained to that person was basically anybody could start a room anywhere in the world and invite anybody who just put it out there, and anybody could show up and start talking in 4 squares and a whole bunch of people on the side. And the sense of community, we know that lives were actually saved because of this community. And it's just, I became the Blab evangelist for that set of reasons around it, that there's very much a need in this society, especially now, even more so, for a sense of community and connection. And we just, more and more each day, I wish this thing was around so we could do our thing. But that's what I'm actually professionally on my side job trying to get going on a Communify project. That's why I was talking with Highbright today and Rackspace or Racket or something yesterday, Racklet, RAKLET, and trying to find a platform for over 4 or 5 years now to actually have people connect. not like Blab necessarily, but other groups doing good work in the world, trying to right the ship, and that's what I'm up to. So we do have the last Blab before we get on to the next question, but I want to get Nathan. Thank you for chiming in. Good to see you.
Likewise.
And your voice is always calming to me. It settles me.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, no, it puts Shelton right.
You should be on NPR or something like that. You would be very good from National Public Radio News in Washington. I'm Nathan Segal.
Bruce, I have a good story.
Man, I'm not trying to be like that. I just am like that. What can I tell you?
It's mellow.
Go ahead, John.
Go ahead, John.
So JS calls me the grandfather of live streaming. We incorporated in 1996 Hello Network here in Las Vegas. We were Wall Street financed. We raised $70 million for that company, and we did PGA, LPGA, DNC convention, Kelsey Grammer, Joe Walsh. We produced all those events in the mid and late 90s. And one of my friends was getting married, and he said, "Can you stream my wedding for me?" I said, "Sure, no problem." And then he called me back the next day. He said, "Hey, can you take pictures for us too?" I said, and this is all for free. It was done as a favor. Called me back the next day. He said, "Can you play some music for us as well?" So I ended up doing everything in his wedding, and I was really kind of pissed off. Him taking advantage of me. I had a bunch of gear there, multiple cameras. And then at the tail end of the wedding, during the reception, the bride walks over and hands me the phone. Turns out her sister had ALS and she couldn't make it to the wedding, and she was crying that we were able to broadcast the live stream for her in New York City, wherever she was. It was a touching moment.
Well, thank you for that. John, I got a question for you, and that is, why can't you replicate the Blab experience with modern technology, discovery, all of that? What's the element that I can't see missing?
This is where we spent many WebRTC. So I've been looking at this stuff for years and years and years, and I kind of go back too with the live stuff. The problem that you have is it is next to impossible to create sustainable, scalable income streams that would make it worthwhile for anybody to set up this type of a platform. And the way it works is if you have a large company that can sponsor it and doesn't require any income, but instead can use it either for purposes of goodwill, charity, write it off as an advertising expense. But when you think about the necessity of most businesses, so, how many dozens of services have I tried before and after Blab that featured video? There was Rabbit. There was
Get Vocal.
Yeah, there were just so many of them. I can't even think of the names of them. And the problem is, eventually, somebody's going to step forward and say, "Hey, we need money. We need a payday. This is costing money to do this." And that's just essentially what it comes down to. There were probably, dozens and dozens of great ideas out there, but with social media in general, we're going to be seeing some major changes. You want a prediction? By the way, Ross Brand somehow manages to get all his emails selling his shit and stuff to me, except for the one asking me to contribute. I was on his original 100 list. Just saying. But congrats to Joel is in this book, and so is John.
Hey, JS.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen this book. How come Ross? Where's Ross? How come I haven't
seen Ross Brand? You're in here, aren't you, Joel? I'm sure you are.
I have no idea. I remember that the community was proposing a paid subscription service for Blab so that they could monetize the service. And I don't think that even with that they saw enough revenue.
No, it's not the billions that they thought. Now, the interesting thing is, if people know the whole post or pre and post. So,
news
what?
What?
Rupert
We have a
Murdoch.
thing called microphones that we all started our conversation with over 7 years ago.
No. Well, the thing that's interesting is they wound up, redoing things as Bebo again, and then sold Bebo to what do you call it? To
Twitch.
And they did get a big payday, but and Clubhouse, like a lot of other businesses that started during the pandemic, the numbers just don't work. It was pandemic fueled. If it wasn't for the pandemic, there wouldn't have been all those people on it.
I mean, that's the thing I don't understand is that, during the pandemic, was there no way that something like Zoom couldn't have incorporated some of the elements of Blab, the control, like the production, the producer elements and the control elements and all that?
They have.
Well, there's no real community around Zoom as far as I can tell.
Well, there's no discoverability. With
My
Zoom,
wife
there's
has a lot of
no real
community
discoverability with Zoom. It's basically an invite only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's how they control the people. Because there's no discovery. If there were discovery, you'd have problems.
Yeah, but there aren't people just coming on Zoom to broadcast.
There used to be. At the very beginning, I think you could do it.
I mean, there are Zoom rooms. You could sit there and
sit.
But like I say, everything came down. My big complaint with Blab was discoverability. How do we do? We needed a TV guide, and there were people trying to build it, and then thing went south. So we're going to put up before we get off the end of Blab story. We're
going to there are more people trying to get in, so we need to kick a few people out.
Okay, bye-bye.
Sure.
I'll
No
go
worries.
bye.
I'll cycle out as well.
Yeah.
Glad you're alive.
Thank you.
Okay, so then
It's great to see you guys. Thanks for having me. Good to see everybody's faces.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, Joel, by the way,
the show.
By the way, still in Mexico. Oh,
what's in Mexico?
Nathan, I think, is Mexico.
Yep, that's me.
That's right.
See, bueno.
Where's
Adios, muchacho.
Yeah, don't lose it. There we go. I'm going to show you guys the end of Blab. Don't go away. Hang on.
So it's August 12th. So that's Joel's anniversary. When he first logged into Blab was on August 12th, 2015. It's like,
and Mary is saying, "Where did everybody go? What's happening? Like, is this thing over?"
Ta-da.
Ta-da! That was it. The end of an era for all of us.
And here's a quick timeline of the Blab platform. So Blab Talk Live, which was Joel and Vincenzo, came on August, and then we didn't show up until again Groundhog Day,
right?
And then all the stuff that come in between. So JS kind of popped out there.
It was sometime around the Blab Awards that
we produced that. JS and I and Colin.
Oh, there we are. I don't know what happened.
I was there. Remember?
I have that video. I have that video still.
Oh.
Yeah. And we also did the Jamie fundraiser as well.
Yep. And then what was it, like 2 months after we got him that expensive laptop, he spilled Coke on it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, no. By the way, anybody hear from Tim Gillette at all?
Yes, I talked to Tim.
So yes,
Tim Gillette, yeah.
He cut all his hair off. Yeah, he's doing great. He moved to Texas. He cut all his hair off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Which
that would be frightening.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing. I've become super close with a bunch of people who were on Blab, and I would say in general, probably maybe 18 of my 20 closest friends are all people that I met online. You remember Sydney?
Who can forget Sydney?
He comes and visits like once or twice a year.
Does he bring pickles?
Does he bring what?
Pickles?
Pickles? No, the pickle days are over. But actually, this Italian boy here cooks kosher for him when he comes.
Oh, yum. Kosher's awesome.
So
who's this guy?
Giuseppe.
Hello. How you doing, guys?
For those who all don't know Joe, but Joe was actually the backbone of our show. He would do all the switching and bring all the additional content on.
Oh,
he wanted to be the front bone, but
you're too kind, man. You're too
But
kind.
Giuseppe, where's your alter ego? I haven't seen that guy in a long time.
He died a long time ago, man.
Where is Johnny?
Johnny is dead. That's where Johnny is.
We just finished Joe's creative multiverse.
You did, yeah. The Artuary annual challenge.
And then I heard you just started the White Man group. Is that how's that going?
Sounds extremely racist, JS.
Compete with the Blue Man group. Just another shade of.
It's more of the Magenta Man group.
Magenta, yeah.
Magenta.
Yes. Hi, sorry I'm late to the game. I've been on the road. I literally just got home like 35 minutes ago, so I'm like,
how's your knee doing?
It's touch and go. I'm having some issues with the elbow right now. The knee's resolved. The elbows, I gotta do some stuff to get it back.
We can download your brain into a new genetically engineered body.
Yeah. I'm working on Jarvis right now, so that'd be great. Yeah. Wow. Look at this motley crew of people.
Hi, Joe.
Had to happen sooner or later.
Hi, Q, the multi-brand.
Multi-brand Tennessean. Just trying to get closer to you in Kentucky and in Florida.
I actually met Joe since the last Blab reunion.
It's true. There was connections made in 2019, and then 2 months later, a pandemic hit. So I don't know if that's a good omen or what, but no, it was actually really awesome to meet Q in Chicago in the Windy City. She got to see some of the Blue Man friends that I know, the actors and performers, on a very, shall I say, personal level. She got to see some pretty cool stuff behind the scenes, and I was glad to bring her backstage and let her see some of that stuff. So
cool,
sweet.
Yeah.
And it turns out I know a guy from the zither player from the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, we've shared that story before. Yeah,
and Joe are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Small world. It's 6 degrees of Blue Man Group.
Yeah, something like that. I'll be in New York in a couple of months, so I'll be hanging out with the New York crew. I can't wait to see that. It's been a while since I've been there. So yeah. So are we wrapping up? It sounds like everybody's just like drained of all the energy.
Joe, I think they're coming back to Chicago.
They haven't left Chicago. They're still at the Brower Street Theater. They're still there.
Q left Chicago. That's what
are they not playing in Vegas anymore, Joe?
Yeah, they're at the Luxor.
Luxor still, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How are they capable of being in more than one place at one time?
Well, we live in a world of Amazon Prime where anything can be cloned, multiple facets of worlds. We have
quantum entanglement.
It is quantum theory. You know this as well as I do, JS. So.
That's true. See, I have a huge investment in Amazon boxes.
Well,
the basement is filled with them, and eventually there'll be a shortage, and they will come to me for them, and I will mark them up heftily.
Wow! Actually, one of our biggest clients actually produced his boxes, and one of their clients is Amazon.
Cool.
It will never be, as long as there are trees, there will be boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty heavy.
That's tweetable right there, Bruce.
And cats to get inside them.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Socrates that said that?
Socrates.
Thank you, Anna.
Jess, isn't that what they said at the end of The Graduate? Didn't you say cardboard?
Yeah, cardboard.
Yeah, definitely cardboard. I'm an excellent driver.
Cardboard.
There is a difference between cardboard and corrugated. Those boxes are corrugated.
You know, I like my cardboard slightly corrugated with a velvety texture.
Your cardboard is incorrigible.
It is, actually.
So actually, there still is someone in the green room who's been scouring around. Colin, do we know Colin?
Yeah.
The show goes down the hill.
Well, it's been good seeing you all.
We got 5 minutes.
Oh
wow,
my gosh.
what a welcome. All right, let's see if I've got my audio sorted out here.
Colin, when did you get older than me? Holy cow.
Well, apparently I also got fatter than you, man.
What happened, Colin?
Apparently I died and came back to life and then died again.
As Santa Claus? Is that what?
Wow.
Something like that.
I lost it and you found it, Colin. Wow.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but
Okay.
I'm not dead yet.
You look healthy.
Well,
Where's Frank
I
at?
robust. Let's put it that way.
What is it? What do you say? What?
Robust.
Looking robust.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, JS is doing pretty good. I just need to get on that train. Apparently, I need to have Sydney over and cook for me or something.
Q's here.
No, I cook for Sid. So here's the deal. When I first met Sid, hi Stacy. When I first met Sid, the weirdest thing, he and I, the exact same size. We weighed within 1 pound of each other.
Wow.
The exact same height. Unbelievable. So last time he was here, I gave him like 2 of my old suits and some other stuff because he's the same size, unfortunately, and I lost weight.
I'm noticing a trend here. Do I need to go put some white in my hair?
Yes.
Hey.
In fact, you do.
Along
the same lines,
I'm seeing a trend here. I was like, I need
how that happened.
I need to go dip in some platinum. I'll be right back. Okay.
Step it up.
One of these days I'll have Cliff's hair. One of these days.
Well.
Yeah.
Turn my back for 1 minute and people get married.
Stay with me, Joe.
White, you know.
Then right afterwards they grab at it.
But you like it when they grab at it, right? You're into that. You're into that, right?
It's true.
I know. I knew that about you.
That's the part we don't talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
How have you been, Stacy Lynn?
I've been good. Been very. Can you hear me? Because I can't.
No,
not at all. No.
Nope. That's why we answered.
No idea what you're saying.
Can't see your hand. Can't hear you.
Words are hard.
I came in to be a woman because I feel like Hugh's like all by herself. You know, it's just,
He was never by
her male harem here. No, I'm doing really good. I actually wrote a book. You guys know about my book, Pickleball Faith, Inspiration on and Off the Court.
You're talking too fast for us old folk.
What did you say?
Trev's here. Hey, Trev.
Here's my book.
Trev's been here a while. Wake up, JS. Stacy Lynn, please give us that book name a little slower.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Pickleball Faith, Inspiration on and Off the Court.
See, this is what I missed pickleball. I never expected the pickleball to be the first word out of your mouth.
Pickleball faith.
Yeah.
If you have the faith of a pickleball.
Does that mean you get batted around from the non-denominational crew to the Episcopal crew? How does that work out?
Oh no, it's really a compilation of stories of what God's taught me on the pickleball court. But what's funny is I can't get any interviews in Christian media. In fact, my whole channel was thrown off YouTube, so I no longer have a YouTube channel because I'm evil, according to YouTube. And I've been interviewed by a psychic, agnostic, secular people. Everybody who doesn't play pickleball has interviewed me.
Isn't it true that St. Peter was a really good pickleball player? I understand.
Right?
It's true. Joe, it's true.
Hey, it's done really good. Get a copy.
It was a summer of exploration.
In a world where Stacy Lynn debuts Pickleball Faith, coming soon to Amazon.
Hey, it's actually been out a year. I've sold over 400 copies so far. It's done very well. And my husband is here. There's Randall. You guys remember Randall, my husband?
Randall.
It was safe. He's got good hair too.
Isn't he cute? I just had to say
He is a dapper lad, that Randall.
Randall, what's your pickleball handicap, Randall?
What's your pickleball handicap?
Pickleball, I don't know.
Good answer.
No.
He says I'm it.
Shoelaces.
That's it. Yeah, I need better shoes. Got a good paddle now. I need better shoes.
Right.
I'm way better than he is.
My paddle's fine. It's my shoes, honey.
I would think that shoelaces would only be a pickleball handicap in prison.
Yeah.
Maybe.
One man, one pickle, one ball in a world. All right, I'll shut up now.
You know what? I love that.
Clint Eastwood
I don't know where he's
is
going.
going to train Stacy Lynn for the
One
pickleball
man,
championship.
one mission, one incredibly head of hair. Randall stars in his breakout role as Pickleball Prick. I mean, Pickleball. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going this way right here. Hey, how are you? How's
I got a mute button. Hold on a minute.
He's actually written a devotional. We can
hit the
send it to
rewind
you,
button.
Joe.
Remove him from the stream. There, that takes care of it.
He forgot the
First
key
time I've done
lesson.
that today,
He forgot the key lesson that you need to take your martini shaken and not stirred, because that corresponds to a watered down martini. And if you drink only the sip from the top, you're not going to actually get drunk. So that's the method you need to use here, man.
I meant to say Pickle Rick, which is actually a Rick and Morty character, but it didn't come out quite as good as I wanted it to. So strike that, reverse it, re-record.
we pulled it back out.
Yeah, it's called live video.
That's what she said.
It's okay.
Stacy's selling her book at the Pickle Park.
Yep.
And
So
laughing
there
is-
will be an after show after this, and I can put the link in the chat. So whoever wasn't able to come here for the official show, this is going to be the unrestricted after show.
unrestricted.
Yeah, so
sounds kinky.
So last year, Cliff was playing some copyrighted music, and the show got flagged.
This
And,
show or the
no,
after show?
The after show got flagged.
Well, the after show's supposed to get flagged. Like nobody should be watching that thing.
Yeah, so that's the link to Come On Camera. The link to the video is going to be on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube watching this, just go over to the next video in the playlist. And if you're on Facebook, there's another platform called YouTube. So you got to go over there.
It's funny because I'm in here as Bruce. Not really, but I am. When you post something, Bruce, or I do, it comes up twice. Look at that.
Well, no, it's because it's getting posted to Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, look at that. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not important at all. I did bring the fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. And this link is only good for the next couple hours. So
fire?
if you come in like next week, you're just going to get an empty room. So
Really? It's like if you want a transcript of this, write it all down?
Yes.
Say hi to Moonshadow is here. Wow.
Well, hello, Mr. Moonshadow. So
Moonshadow.
nice to see you again.
So a question for
Sending
Cliff.
hugs and kisses. Yes, Colin, go ahead.
Why StreamYard and not Zoom for this event?
Because
we have a lot more control here.
Yes.
Right. Go ahead, Bruce. You fill us in.
So actually, this is what I've been doing for the last 3 years is StreamYards and using these for my client. So that with StreamYard, you can bring people in, you can kick people out. You can stream to my YouTube channel and to my Facebook channel at the same time. And you've got control. And it's solid. It's a solid platform. And then I can play little clips if I need to. We haven't played the Addicted to Blab clip, have we?
Well, I don't know. John and I were doing that over COVID for several years, using primarily Zoom as the on ramp, and it worked quite reasonably. I guess you can do it with a lot less overhead using StreamYard, maybe.
Yep. Again, I kind of stumbled into it. I think it was recommended, and again, it's paid for, so that's another reason.
I'm gonna leave, just so you know.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, it's good to see you.
Good luck with the book, and well, it's good to see you. And yeah.
Hey, seriously,
Hi,
pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. You guys should play it. Well, most of the people I play with are as old as you are.
Whoa. Whoa.
So-
I resemble that remark.
Yep. So Just keep blabbing on, people.
Take care, Stacy.
Have
a good one. And I'll have you know I'm not nearly as old as I look.
No, but Colin, so how is you're doing a clone of Blab called Blob, right? How's that going?
Blob.
Well, that's just my personal ambition in life. I don't know that I can build a platform out of it.
You know what? I've got a little clip here that looks like Colin biting the ear of some mare. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can share this for you.
This better be Colin biting the ear of Mike Tyson.
Let's see. Is this? I'm staring into space. Where is this thing? Why isn't it doing that?
You're trying to share something?
Yeah, I'm saying stop screen share. It says stop sharing, but it's not coming through.
Technology's hard, Cliff.
Can be. I'm doing it right.
Okay, there you go. Here you go.
There it is. All right, here we go.
So this, I think, is last year.
Colin bit him.
Didn't see.
Watch this.
One of the things about groundhogs is you should not hold them.
He saw his
your
damn
ear.
shadow today again, by the way, folks, which means that unfortunately Ray is going to have to rebuild his house again. Like
Yeah, we have 6 more weeks of barely winter. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I bought all this ice melt, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There goes my salt diet.
So yeah, so I'm not sure we did play the groundhog in Chicago. So the very first day of our show, I actually drove out to Woodstock, which is about an hour drive from here, and I met some people and I got a job out of it. But it's a town that they used to shoot the movie, and every year since they have been doing the annual their own groundhog festivities.
Now here we go. They're knocking on the stump. This is it. This is the moment. Oh boy.
Gotta love the protective
So Willie is
gloves.
talking to the mayor.
All right, here we go.
Even though it's already been written down.
February 2nd,
Cloud in the sky.
at 7:07 or so, Woodstock Willie, the seer of seers, prognosticator of prognosticators, emerged reluctantly but alertly in Woodstock, Illinois. Willie looked skyward to the east and then behind to the ground and stated clearly in groundhogese, I definitely see a shadow.
6 more weeks of winter.
6 more weeks of winter!
That was great. Yeah.
So it's really interesting. Is that the guy who was reading that was Danny Rubin? He wrote the script or the screenplay to the movie, so he brought him out there to read that.
Now you tell me.
Yep. So if you were in Chicago, you could have met Danny Rubin and pitched your own screenplay.
There you go.
Interesting fact, John Pretto was supposed to play the role of Ned originally, but he had a conflict.
Seems like he has a real bad conflict because he left the entire studio from us.
He gone, bro. He gone.
Yep, we're wrapping up.
Q, you look marvelous over there in Tennessee. Look at that. She can't help it. I'm glad you're here. Taken away.
He had a guest show up. Okay, he had to bail.
Colin, stop looking creepy into the camera. Stop it.
I don't want to hear from you.
I was looking creepily into the other tab here where I was figuring out what the hell happened to John.
Like
He said he had a guest show up and had to bail.
I see that now, yes.
Here's my Colin.
Somebody's paying attention. Oh, golly.
Well, thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for participating.
What else is new? Carlos, if you haven't been keeping up with him, he had some surgery done, lost a couple of 100 pounds or something. And he's doing well, selling live streaming equipment and devices and things like that. Who else? From the old gang. I hear from Miss Kristen Cheatwood every now and again.
She had kid, or didn't she have one or two?
Yep,
kids?
she had a child. She wanted a kid, I believe. Didn't care who the father was. Just wanted a kid.
There you go.
And that's she got to accomplish that. His name is Jack. I think it's about
Doesn't have a
5 or 6 now, I think.
significant other to go along with the kid. She just
She's still photographing weddings and things like that. And,
cool.
Yeah, she's doing well. Whom
Sunday
else?
And it's not even Sunday.
I just wanted to say right quick, you can find me on Twitch now. I'm a Twitch streamer, so I'm on twice a week, live streaming art. And so I'm on there Wednesday and Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
And it's lovely art.
Thank you.
And he has other artists that are lovely people join him on the show. And the lovely Lindsay Badger. Also.
Yeah. We got Lindsay streaming on Twitch as well.
Yeah. And Lindsay is so I keep up with her and I feel bad because I bought Joseph a t-shirt like 5 years ago and I still haven't sent it to him. I'm not even sure where in the basement it is now, but
it's the thought that counts, JS. You probably are sitting on it and you don't even realize it. It's okay.
And I have other things that I was supposed to send Lindsay. And then someone else who I think might have died. So I don't know.
Well, that's really, that's dark.
Speaking of which, I don't remember who I failed to send this to. I know you and Lindsay both asked for a 3D printed baby Groot. Who actually got one?
What, this guy?
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's on my desk every day looking back at me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's something you guys might know.
No, dude. This is actually it, Colin. This is the one you printed for me about 4 years ago.
I'm glad he's worked out. I was very frustrated to find out. Hang on one second here. The one that I printed for myself, which was a faulty
pants. Oh,
that's a lot of Colin right there.
I know. What's a bitch? So this one
fell apart, just like
he didn't quite survive. Yeah,
oh, jeez, this is what happened.
Yeah,
he didn't quite make it.
The neck is strong on this one, Colin. Don't
Look
worry.
what Colin. Wait a minute, hold on.
So you know I'm a licensed voice for Groot.
See that?
Are you?
If you go to the Guardians of the Galaxy theme park, I'm the voice of Groot there. Yeah.
Really? Congratulations.
Yeah, look what Colin sent me instead of the baby Groot. Look what he sent to me.
What did I send you? Oh, this ought to be good.
Make a high, make a honey hole.
Look at that.
You know, there's no accounting for taste. You know,
I've had
that's
her
what
on.
you asked for, isn't it?
He was famous back at Blab days. She was always on my desk. She's still here.
And Caggiano, you guys remember Caggiano?
Oh, he's hanging out. I'm surprised he hasn't made it over here.
A 3D Pop X. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's got money now. I wonder if maybe he can pay me and Pretto back. It's an idea.
What, do you steal your licensing or something?
No. We in the Blab days, there were quite a few people that apparently John and I were both relatively easy touches, as it were. I will tell you though, Angel paid me back.
Oh, that's very impressive. I had my doubts about that.
Yeah, she
goes along with her name. You get it? Stephen. Nah. Angel. Okay.
She seems to be doing well.
I only ever bought Steven some weights. He doesn't need to pay me back.
Late but here.
Oh, see, I was talking about you, about your weight loss and your live streaming products and cameras and so forth.
He also
just a few minutes ago, Carlos.
He also seems to have picked up like almost a spousal unit, I think. Fill us in, Carlos. Actually, we'll get to that on the after show.
An almost spousal unit?
An almost spousal? I've seen him with his daughter.
His daughter. Drop that kind of bomb and then wait until the after show.
Right.
I don't know.
The woman you went to Mexico with. Yeah.
Saw the video. It was on OnlyFans or something.
That Cliff actually does look at Facebook.
Who does?
Who does?
You, Cliff. You, Cliff.
No.
You
must have been looking at it through somebody else's screen or something.
You're forgetting how many gray hairs are here, my dear.
Speaking of
nobody works
OnlyFans,
at Facebook.
No spousal unit.
My prediction is that Twitter is going to look like OnlyFans, but even more disjointed in about 4 months.
4 months. Okay, I'm going to set my.
You think it doesn't already look like OnlyFans, or maybe that's only my Twitter.
Well, it's getting there. A little more every day, but
Yeah, Joe, is there something good there you want to share with the class?
Well, just one of my homies up in Toronto wanting to get together and play a little Call of Duty Warzone in real time. And unbeknownst to me, I left my PlayStation 5 on. So he's actually thinking that I'm actually in the game. And I'm actually, how many times can I say actually in one sentence?
Here,
while
you're
flailing
actually
my hands. I'm actually here, actually on the actual PlayStation, actually.
in Call of Duty, by the way, I'm the guy that says, I'm down.
No.
That's it. That's the only thing. The whole game. That's the only thing you say.
He said,
Little known secret, JS is also the guy in Wolfenstein 3D who says, "My Leben! My Leben!" Okay, not many people have played Wolfenstein in the last.
Oh, I played
years.
Wolfenstein. It just for JS to reach that register, something has to be gripped, and I don't think that he is the actual voiceover artist. For
Yeah, but he's got someone over there who can grip him, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's just, I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah, I hope you do.
Okay, well,
Let me reach that register. I'm also the voice of Hermie.
Oh, here we go. The many voices of J.S. Gilbert. Ready?
Many
go.
voices. Here we go. Here comes one.
First and goal to go.
Yes, Lord. When the roll is caught up yonder. Anyway, I think we're done here, right?
I think we're done.
Hadouken.
Is there nobody else in the green room?
Yeah, but we're not.
They're all in the after show green room.
Oh,
I went over there
We
because
emptied
we
it out.
figured that
You guys flushed it like a toilet. There it is. Woo. All right, what's the outro?
There is no outro, is there?
Off we go.
It's worth posting the after show link one more time just for completeness.
Completeness. I think Bruce will put it in there for us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. This is February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Thank you, Q, and all you gray hairs, and Joe, for being here with us. Stacy Lynn with her pickleball from, I guess it's not hell, it'll be from heaven. All the rest of the great stuff. Ray with his new house, and here we are.
You have been watching the Himmelblauer und Bodenweiser Hour, only on Blab.
The Bodenweiser und Himmelblau Hour.
No.
No.
Yes.
Am I still here?
Show them the credits here. You're going to put the credits up later.
So good night, folks.
Good night.
Good night, Colin. Love you a long time, big boy.
So actually, we can kind of do what they did on Blab. It's like kick everybody else like one at a time. It's like
kick them out one at a time.
Yeah, well, it pretty much goes away.
What are we doing here? It's like we're all jammed up. J.S. Gilbert, out of here.
Yeah.
All right, he's out. We're here. We love Blab, even though it's dead. And we're going to go over to the other show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. It's been an hour and 18 minutes of wonderful fun. And again, here we are in 2023, 7 years later, and we're still alive, doing it, kicking it. And I think Bruce is still alive. Bruce?
Yes, I'm still alive.
Yes. Good check in. Ladies and gentlemen, take care.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us. And we'll probably do this again next year. If not, we'll definitely do it with our 10th year, so in 3 years from now.
If the creek don't rise and all that jazz. We'll see you there.
All that jazz. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Bruce.